right terror. Product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I'm bumping project better. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. The laws loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. The Leon silent with the panic in the pillar line. That's how you make the money.
Customer comes in today, said she's got wires hanging down and steering difficult. Now, I am just absolutely baffled and stumped at this one. If anybody's got a part number for these wires, drop it in the comments. I think I'm going to start there, and we'll investigate the steering.
Well, here's for all you people in this world who own a car and have hit the brakes, excessive shaking, and then you hear this humming noise. That is the sound of a bad fucking wheel bearing. I diagnosed my buddy's car with a bunch of suspension problems, and it just so happens the one wheel where all these suspension parts are bad is now officially having bearing ground. So just remember this, everybody, as a lesson. Just because you have suspension issues, just replacing the parts might not be the root cause of the suspension problems to begin with. Bad wheel bearings can cause excessive stress on all your parts. Have a good day.
So when people think that your air filter goes in your car, you get people like this. All they're doing is making their exhaust smell like fresh cookies.
This is his full-time job, is just to fuck this truck up.
But that is...
I'm kidding! That's it.
Customer safe. Yeah. Tire light is on. Got it, dude.
Wow. Couple more months.
Are you full, or you too full? You happy that you're full? What? What do you want?
Oh my God, it's on fire. It's on fire.
All right, go ahead, bounce it.
Going back to the future. Going back. Okay, one single piece, right? This is the old rotor. It's two pieces now.
Might have minor vibrations coming from this tire.
I think this might be a problem. The fact that the vehicle is not moving.
Jesus Christ.
Anniversary.
Well.
Yeah, he's putting on fun. Hates to tread on a mate. summer states, here's water sloshing around while driving. Oh no. Oh God. This is it. The video's gonna end before I have time to do it.
Start the video.
No. Oh God. Look at the water! Oh my God, dude, that's not real. Oh my
She's hurt.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Energy.
Yeah, yeah. Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a.
What's up, YouTube? Here is the infamous 471. Used to be a 460. 7.5 liter, now 7.6 liter. She's got, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000 miles on her since we rebuilt it and had it running about 2 years ago. It's in a dump truck, so obviously we only use her to haul weight and do jobs. But this was a 2-year process to tear this whole massive truck apart, get this massive heavy engine that weighs like 1,000 pounds out of here, rebuilt it, put it in here. And 2 years later, she's still running great, still looking beautiful. That paint is holding up shockingly. 2 years. And this is an off-road, just beater of a truck with this massive engine in there. One day when we retire the truck, we'll do something with this. Yes, sir. Still looking beautiful. These nitty-gritty details that are lacking online. Other than that, this thing is actually a pretty easy engine. I've been at it for about an hour now. So I'm assuming this should take about 2-3 hours of a job. Next things that we're doing to this thing too is entire rear end, suspension, subframe, control arms, you name it, we got it all. So this job's not that hard, guys. You could probably, if you have a basic set of tools, you could do this at home. You don't need any specialty tools to mess with this. Obviously, I'm not fucking with the cam phasers because no. Unless the procedure tells me I have to lock it in, I'm not going to touch them. Other than that, somebody's kept up on their oil on this thing. Because, I mean, she's really clean. So, keep up on your oils, guy.
Hello?
Yeah, auto mechanic.
Yeah.
You looking for a job?
Huh?
I'm looking for a job.
Okay. You have experience?
Yeah, 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah, I work on race cars.
You have inspection license?
I work on race cars.
Okay. You have inspection license?
Special what?
Inspection license. You are in...
They're underrated. These J35 engines are very, very unique. That was 9 pounds. Yeah, guys, I need to fix that brake eventually. I'm just playing with the minivan on a Saturday. All right, ladies and gents, the engine is ready. Yes, that's our Ford 302, fully rebuilt, fully sealed up, ready to go. Should be fired up in 2 days. Stay tuned. Vroom, vroom.
My motor's knocking hard tonight. Guess that service engine light was right on my dashboard. I stopped to check under the hood, but all I see is bad and nothing good. I think I blowed it up. An old man turned and said, "Hey you, here's some starting fluid you can use."
This video is for anybody who has decided to do timing chains on their 2.5 liter Nissan engines between 2002 and I believe '08. If you put it back together and you notice you lost oil pressure, it's because you're missing that O-ring. This right here is a hard piece of plastic, okay? And your oil pump on this engine is right here. This is your oil pump, okay? Oil comes here, comes up, pressurizes, come out this hole. This seal needs to be right there. And you have another one too, right here. Remember, you'll lose oil pressure if that's not there, because oil will just spray right into the case, not go anywhere else in the engine. And that's your oil pressure sender unit, aka pressure gauge. So, fun facts. Don't lose this. Customer states, I had my engine rebuilt and now it's misfiring. I installed my intake myself. Find a vacuum leak. I should have known better than letting him put this on there. But, let me just tell you what he did. Well, I think we found the misfire. What the heck, man? Okay, you see everything new every day. And as you can tell, I was trying to find a vacuum leak, and the distributor moved, and it backfired through the intake, and yeah. All because of that crack, man. Sheesh. Just so you know, I'm not messing with you, Alfred. There's your A. There's all your yellow markings everywhere. By the way, you guys got a little yellow marking happy on every single freaking surface on this damn thing, which is nice. At least you guys know for sure it's yours. Looks good to make it eye, but if you look right there, valve contact to the piston. This one doesn't look bad. Look at these ones. Yeah, they don't look like it, but they are definitely bent. And if you, oh wait, what? Oh God. One valve that's seriously bent. This one's bent too. So this one's bent, that one's bent, that one's bent. I'm betting these are bent too. Come on, man. You told me it was good. Here we go, guys. We're over here in a dumbass garage. We call ourselves the dumbass mechanics because, you know, I'm doing a clutch on a 924 Porsche. Why did I accept to do this? I knew there was a torque tube in here. I knew it. Yeah. Well, being a 924S, this stupid freaking car is gonna take 8 hours to get apart and back together. Or probably longer, because the car's 40 years old, and who knows how many bolts are rusted permanently in place. So, overall, on a scale of 1 to 10 on how shitty of a job this is full on fucking 20. Okay? 20 out of 10. Makes no sense. Neither does this fucking car.
If your car fucked up, don't panic, don't trip. With these hands, baby, I can do magic. Bitch, I could fix any car on the planet. All of it. Hit my line right now, I'm a mechanic. Hit me up. If your car fucked up, don't panic, don't trip. With these hands, baby, I can do magic. Bitch, I can fix any car on the planet. All of it. Hit my line right now, I'm a mechanic. Hit me up. Your car won't start, it's your alternator. Matter of fact, it just might be your radiator. Hold on. Or you can put some water in a little container. Pour it in your car and you can ride around.
After a starter replacement at the dealership, the customer noticed smoke coming from the engine bay. Turns out, the technician left a pry bar tool in there, which melted and eventually caught fire.
Customer comes in today, said she's got wires hanging down and steering difficult. Now, I am just absolutely baffled and stumped at this one. If anybody's got a part number for these wires, drop it in the comments. I think I'm going to start there, and we'll investigate the steering issue.
You ever get in your vehicle and you start to get ready to drive, and then you hear something like, oh, it sounds like a hiss. Is there a kitty? Are you a kitty? You're not a kitty. It's a little baby raccoon. Are you friendly, little guy?
Hello. This time on customer state. Ever since alignment, I bad tire wear. Oh, your fault. Oh, yeah, tire wear present. Maybe why? Let's see. Check here. Oh, good. Oh, oh no. Not connected. One of these is not like the other. Safe.
I got a fun one for you guys today. We opened the airbox and a bunch of these nuts hit the ground. And then I look down here and I see, I'm thinking, how did he get in the hop of the air filter? Now, he chewed through it. That's a busy boy. Why?
This customer brought in his recently purchased semi for a wheel alignment. Here's what the technician found. What do you guys think? Is this safe?
Customer states, dealer told them they needed an engine. Dealer told them it was locked up, the battery was dead. We just pulled this tone ring out from behind the flywheel, or flex plate. It's missing pieces. They quoted him $26,000. This part cost $7.
This Tesla driver used the megaphone function so his dog could talk to the dog in the car ahead.
Bruh, these are the people we driving next to, bruh, on the interstate. Look at the strut. Look at that. It's broken completely. These folks came up here for 2 tires. This is who we driving next to. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
So this truck went to one of those get your oil changed fast places and then ended up at my shop. Let me show you what we got going on. So we hadn't touched it, but I had a parking lot full of oil out there, and this is how he drove up. We just raised it up on the lift, and this is what we see. The oil drain plug is twisted off inside of the oil pan, and you're trying to get it out of there. So the customer said that he went there just to get a regular oil change, wasn't having any issues, no oil leaks, anything like that. And he went and sat in the lobby, and they stayed out there with his truck 2 or 3 minutes and come back in there and said, man, your oil drain plug broke off. And he said, well, he's been getting his oil changed there and only there for the past year. So who knows? But anyway, they told him that they didn't do it and wasn't going to do anything about it. So
Dragging noise on their car. Their shock is not only completely broken, but stuck inside of their wheel. Never seen that before.
Right, got a 99 Volkswagen Bora here. Client says it's making a lot of noise. It goes. I wonder why. Customer states transmission issues.
All right, here you go. Watch this. Water in the expansion tank, and right out of the valve cover. Customer states no water pressure.
Customer states the steering's a bit wobbly.
What the f- is this?
When you think your starter is bad, but in reality, you broke your crankshaft. Yep.
Not a good shake, Dave. Give her a good wiggle. There you go.
Wow, gets you the other way.
Mr. Lube, you done?
Oh boy. Oh, both sides. Wow. Oh, that ain't right. Oh, that ain't right. Where's the skirt? Oh no!
Yeah, I was wondering why it was almost impossible to stop this car. Oh my god. Oh my, he tried to cover it up. Oh my god! I almost crashed this thing going like 5 miles per hour.
Avoid a serious bodily injury. Use duly proper Caesar rim recommended by rim manufacturer Max PSI and Tire Industry published noonting procedures. Nice.
Man, you finna get blasted on. Don't be scared, alright? I ain't hard. These hoes on Ah, sweet exhaust, man. Wait. Sweet exhaust, man. Oh, sweet exhaust, man.
The homie that do it for cheaper. Yeah, I guess I told him.
Here's how this customer fixed their oil leak. This customer ran a cable under the car for the rear backup camera on his Mercedes.
This is very interesting. I like that it goes in and then it shoots out and then shoves back in. Zip tied.
I don't even know what's wrong with you. The gas slowed down like there's no trouble with it. It's driving totally fine.
What the is this?
I called Dad. I said, just have it.
It's the tie rod is going. What?
So in the they messed up your car files, we have all kinds of fun things happening with this engine replacement.
some welds in the oil pan. You know, just cut the sway bar end link because you can't get the aftermarket axle in and out. But the best part of all is the sealant holding the exhaust gasket on. And of course, it wouldn't be a complete, wonderful repair without an unrelated leaking brake line.
Hot girls hit curbs. How big was the curb?
Good for state. Driver's side, something exploded behind the dash and poured out on the floor. Matt, check it out. Well, yeah, it's all up in there. But could be their fun. Their candles all melted. Fixed.
After this Porsche 944 received an LS engine swap, the customer reported a grinding noise. Turns out, a 10mm socket was forgotten in the bell housing during the swap.
There it is. This is going to be out there to help anybody because there's really nothing on this Jeep online, really, for how-tos on how to change the rear subframe out. This is a 2010 Jeep Patriot four-wheel drive. Actually, this thing was pretty easy. First thing you want to do is there's an 18mm bolt and nut here, 18mm nut and bolt here. There's an 18mm bolt here. There is a 18mm nut and bolt here, which bolts right here on the lower control arm. You take those off. You pull the wheel bearing hub tie or trailing arm. Pull the axle out. As you can see, the axle is down there. You can drop the whole subframe with all the control arms and everything bolted. There's 4 18mm holding this to the frame, along with the strut. Same on the other side. Now we have 4 bolts that hold the subframe to the car. But before you do that, you got to take the drive shaft off. There are 4 14mm nuts on this for the drive shaft that drop the exhaust out. There's 2 14 that hold the flange to the exhaust muffler, or the exhaust manifold to the flange, I should say. There's this wire here. You got to take the wire off of all these brackets on the car so it dangles with the differential. There's a plug right there. So and then you have your third primary chain that goes crank to intake sprockets. All right. There's a tensioner that sits here with a plastic nipple that rides on our piston. 99.99% of the time it fails and breaks, and the plunger that's on your tensioner no longer seats properly on the guide. That's the number one cause failure. Now, the main thing that I want to point out here, guys, that most people fail to understand are the gallery gaskets on these engines. All right, so remember, these are variable valve timed intake cam based engines. So what happens here is this is your oil pump. With all the screws and CI circled, that's your oil pump. Oil gets picked up from a pickup, which your oil filter is down here in this area, way down here, based on the engine. So oil gets... Guys, got some good news. That
That's a happy 150,000 mile rod bearing. You can see little materials worn, very little. That's nothing. But for shits and gigs, I'm gonna get a set of bearings and throw rod bearings in here because this engine was ran upside down. As like this. It was upside down because the car was upside down and it ran like this and no oil was going to the crank. But for the 30 seconds we ran with no oil, sure as fuck didn't hurt none. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna slap some rod bearings in here and we're gonna go ahead and do a head gasket, reseal head gasket, everything top. Here's a little information for anybody. If you own a 1980s to early 2000s Toyotas, you gotta watch for stuff on your frame, and I'm gonna tell you why. So from the factory here, Toyota really loves to put the AC heat exchanger drip hose right onto your frame. It causes a hole here, water gets in here, and it rots out everything back here. So the story is, divert that hose and fix your frame before you snap.
it really hard to get the hoods open to change oil on these cars now.
Did you really just come in the bathroom with the whole ass drive shaft? Where did you get that? And why do you have it in the house?
Oh, mais que vois-je? Une plaquette. Deux plaquettes. Oh là là.
Unfortunately, I don't have any ice coffee at the moment.
Okay. What's even going on there?
They say the best way to check for like something wrong in your engine is cut the oil filter open. So we cut this one open. Whoa.